Meow.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun dun.
All right, we sound fine. Hello,
Oh,
people.
good.
It's us, Two Bros Game. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
And Younger Bro's back. Yay.
Yes, guys, as a reminder, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is Younger Bro streams, which means that Younger Bro is here and I am the guest.
And there will be no more times where I am tired or anything like that. I should be able
Well,
to
we'll see about
stream
that.
the whole day. Like, guys, I'd have to be sick for us not to stream. Hey, Mr. B.
Hello, Mr. B. Why were you humming the Judge Judy theme song? I will not get baited by that, Mr. B.
Where the hell is the... Why is the thing not here? There's supposed to be a thing here. Okay, that's weird.
What are you looking for?
The entrance to the freaking
Oh, it just deloaded.
outpost. Yeah, it wasn't there.
Oh, Lord.
So, I'm curious because I wasn't... So, I did infiltrate one of Older Bro's streams with...
Yes, you did show up
Finn.
temporarily.
So, I know that Finn's here. I don't know who the other person Older Bro has lined up.
Oh, Lucro. He's not in the chat.
Okay. So, how is it that you do your intro now?
Oh, I haven't figured that out yet. I've been struggling through the intros and outros.
Have I not gone through the move lists this entire time?
No, you have not.
Okay, so what am I doing?
You were agonizing about the fact that you realized the
Air
Sky
yanking.
Skipper was only half done last time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You ended off being like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, Mr. B, how is your day? How's your writing going?
Did I startle you?
But yeah, do you introduce the stream?
Oh yeah, I
Does-
absolutely introduced string.
Does Finn introduce
Nope.
the stream? Is it
I
because
introduced the
it's
stream.
not his stream? Is it because... It's because they're new. They don't know the ways of Two
No,
Bros
it's
Game Night.
because I beat Super Mario RPG and I've written nothing because Super Mario RPG exists. Okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, no. Here's the thing. The way that Two Bros Game Night does intros is that we've just kind of made it a consistent thing. Where Let's Plays are always me introducing the game. Streams are always Younger Bro introducing the thing. Anime is always me. Hot Takes is always
you
me.
had that backwards. I introduced the streams.
Oh,
and
sorry.
you
Yeah, I might have
introduced
said it backwards.
The Let's Play.
Yes, I always introduce the Let's Play. Younger Bro always introduces the streams. I always introduce the Hot Takes.
I wonder if we have to change
Younger
that.
Bro always introduces the TCG.
And mobile.
Yeah, and, well, mobile because you're the only one there. But that's the same thing. It's... Mobile series would have their own intros if I had one. I just don't have them. So
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if we need to change it.
yeah.
I'm thinking we change it to whoever's playing introduces their series.
See, I'm not sure about that one yet, just because it's I'm not necessarily against it.
We
but-
can wait until we have Middle Bro, because we still have not decided Middle Bro yet, guys.
Once
we
again,
have
guys,
candidates.
I want to make this very clear, because I've said this to Younger Bro multiple times, and I don't think that this has been made very clear. This process is not to find Middle Bro. Let me make that very clear to Younger Bro and the audience right now. That I am not searching for Middle Bro at this time. That is not changing because of Younger Bro's job.
But we still are looking for Middle Bro, like that.
Apologize for the incompetence.
That is still a
In
thing,
Younger Bro
guys.
and
We
Older Bro's
are
absence.
looking for Middle Bro.
No, let me make that very clear. We are not at this moment actively looking for a Middle Bro candidate. That is not what we are doing. What I am doing right now is finding one of my friend group, who is basically my Shadow Bros, that I don't ever have on videos because I don't generally pull people into videos. Because Younger Bros here.
That's usually what I do.
Yeah, that's Younger Bro's thing. What I'm doing is I'm bringing a couple people in because Younger Bro cannot be here anymore. So I am pulling a couple people in, and they will be on the videos along with me. I'm not treating them as a new bro. I am treating them in the same way that I, like...
As a Shadow Bro.
Sort of. I view this channel... So, the way I go... The way that you look at YouTube, you look at it in kind of the way of, like, the Game Grumps. When the Game Grumps was Aaron and JonTron, they were the Game Grumps. And then when John left and abandoned Aaron alone, Dan came in, and they were now the Game Grumps. That is not how I view YouTube. That's not how I'm viewing our channel. I view us in a similar way to the Canadian comedy troupe I watch, where me and Younger Bro are a couple, in quotes. We make content together. We may bring in other people that will make content for the channel that are not bros. They are just other people that are part of...
the wrong one?
Huh?
I'm doing the wrong one.
Good job. But anyways, we will bring in... We might bring other people in who make content that are not bros. They are other people on the channel. And they may, in fact, also have their own separate channels. Like, we've talked about the fact, and Younger Bro has his own separate side channel, where he occasionally does have content that's put on there.
Yeah, I still haven't decided if I really want to. I thought about doing stuff with Younger Sis with Fortnite.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can handle...
No, that's one of the problems.
2 channels.
Let me be clear, guys, about the state of Two Bros Game Night in terms of the long term.
Like, Younger Bros kind of for my videos that didn't see the light of day again from my
here's
original channel.
Let me be a bit clear about Two Bros Game Night, the channel. We have long-term goals if we are able to do them. And some of those long-term goals are, as we've said before, anime, hot takes will not be on Two Bros Game Night anymore. They will have their own separate channel that will have, like, a series where we watch cartoons. It'll have a series or a couple series where we watch anime. It'll have hot takes. That'll be its own independent channel. Two Bros Game Night will specifically be for our Let's Plays and streams. And almost nothing else. Yeah, it'll have cards, but it'll basically be nothing else. I still view that as like real life gaming. Yeah, it's and that's fine. But it will be for basically nothing else besides Let's Plays, streams, and cards.
Oh.
And let me be clear, I left off the mobile games as well. That is intentional. That content eventually will stop being on Two Bros Game Night if we did this full time. That would be on Younger Bro's channel, because that's his independent content with his friends. That does not include me. So that content would eventually go there.
I kind of don't want to do that, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm treating, like, our channel. Two Bros Game Night is the content that contains you and me, and that's it. And then the anime stuff is also there.
The issue with mobile is you just don't have time to be there. And so I have to record it in the way that I have to record it now.
Yes and no. It's that, but it's also a lot of those games I have no interest in ever.
Yeah, and that's the other issue. You have no interest in it.
Look, so, I've been turned off from mobile ever since we played Love Live, and I was booted off the series. And I've lost all interest in ever being on
because
the
I
mobile
tried
games.
recording with you, and every time I did, we just didn't have time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
but,
then
yeah,
I'm making it a
and I want to be
single-player
clear, it's and that's the thing.
series
I'm
only.
not. I am not actually that upset at you. I sometimes play off that I am upset at you. I'm not really upset at you. I understood why at the time. I wasn't happy about it, but I understand why. But that did sour me on mobile series because that was the one game I did give a shit about because I really liked that anime. So, and every other game on the mobile series I have no interest in. So it's like, that was the one. Nothing else really matters. So it's like, I want to be clear on that. It's like, I would, maybe let's say it this way. I would sooner keep the anime on this channel and move the mobile off onto your personal channel since it doesn't include me. And just keep this as the Two Bros Game Night content that includes both of us.
Like the other issue with mobile is, say eventually we both have time to be there for mobile series. I would be fine with that. Like I don't even know if we have time anymore. Like,
no.
We could technically make time for it Monday.
Yeah, no.
But we'd have to do it as soon as you got home.
Yeah. The answer to that is just no. It's, I don't think, at this time, I do not have the mental capacity to record more content, just frankly. It's not that I can't. I could record more things, but without getting rid of editing, without somebody else handling the editing, I do not have the mental capacity to record any further content. So mobile for the medium to long term is never going to happen. I can't. I need time to not think about recording things. So,
yeah,
yeah.
And guys, like, how mobile is now, I just view it as a series Older Bro can't be there for. I'm glad to invite him anytime, but that's if he wants to make the time to be there. And we can change mobile then.
Yeah.
But the issue is I can't replay those games.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, I want to be clear, I'm perfectly willing to just never be there. It's fine. Like, I treat that series as the games where you and your friends play together.
But not all of them are like that.
Well, yes.
Like, I do have multiplayer series on there, but those multiplayer series, you will never play those.
Yeah.
Like, there are some you could.
We call it the mobile slot, and it's not really mobile. I mean, ignoring, it's also VR, but, like, I count VR as mobile, even when it's on console.
The issue with VR, guys, is it's not that I can't invite Older Bro. The issue is Older Bro can't see the game.
Yeah, it doesn't hook up to... If it doesn't hook up to the TV, it's kind of pointless for me to do that.
Exactly, so I just count it as mobile.
Yeah, and so it's like, that's why I mentally count that as your personal content. Like, the stuff that you'd be doing on a channel that's on the Younger Bro channel itself. So it's like... And I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine with that being how things are.
But I never, ever want to move mobile, ever.
Yeah, which is why I would sooner just move all the anime stuff off and be like, this is Two Bros Game Night. And it's just, you know, me and Younger Bro are the bros, and anyone else who shows up here they are not the bros. They're other associates of Two Bros Game Night. More demons. So now we do still have the middle bro slot, and that's never going to stop being a thing, I don't think, because I can't. Like, I understand that I haven't worked on the lore ever. I'm very bad at actually writing our lore. But one of the things is that, like, I kind of can't get rid of the middle bro just because
somebody will probably fill that role eventually.
Yeah, but I also think that the middle bro is primarily going to be the editor. I think that middle bro is just always going to be our editor. So if we get a permanent, like, so for right now, that's just me, because I do pretty much all the editing. Younger Bro edits his own, like, the mobile series. He edits, let's see, the cards. What else? Is there anything else you edit off the top of my head?
TikTok videos.
Yeah, anything that doesn't appear on YouTube.
MJ, call the police. I've got the place secured.
Nice job.
So,
anytime we can get guns off
but
the
yeah,
street,
so
it's
primarily, the middle bro is me. When we get if we ever get an editor, then that would be who that is. Like, but I don't necessarily know that they're going to appear on most of our videos.
I'm gonna try air yanking on Sable enemies.
Yeah, Mr. B's the executive producer. Honestly, Mr. B has a greater chance of appearing on our videos than Middlebro.
Yeah, the issue I have, like, the reason I haven't been going to the Sable outpost, guys, is because webbing abilities does not work on Sable enemies at all. So I don't know if air yanking will. So I'm going to try it. If it works, then we're going to be done with this benchmark right now. Because they take the most hits. It's because they're so heavily armored.
All units advised.
So
Witnesses
let's
are
hope.
reporting armed
Let's hope I can air yank them down.
I'm almost exclusively the reason you get a Twitch payout. To be fair, Mr. B, you're the consistent reason. We still have like Lumperoni who shows up every
Yes.
so often and gifts like an unnecessarily large amount of money. But yes, you are the most consistent person, which we do greatly appreciate you.
For a while we had consistency on Patreon, but didn't he
No.
stop?
We've never had consistency on Patreon.
I thought that
Patreon
one guy had
He-
kept doing it.
No,
I should have called first.
we've had one patron on Patreon once.
Really?
Yes. Like I
Okay.
said, almost. I mean, yeah. Like, again, I want to be clear. I'm
Ooh.
not just counting Mr. B at all. But,
Please work. Please work.
yeah.
Yes!
No, it's definitely a thing. I really need to. Maybe that's something I'll do over Thanksgiving. Is set up our YouTube. As a reminder, guys, because we have 500 subs, we're actually eligible for the YouTube's join button. So, and I still need to set that up. That means that, like, if you guys want to, like, pay money on YouTube, you could do that.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, guys, I'm actually going to be home Thanksgiving, so I believe I will be able to be on one of Oldebro's streams.
Yeah.
So, guys, anytime I'm able to be home and to be on a stream, I will always be there.
Yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean we won't also have a guest there. It's still possible we might do that.
Yeah.
However, because it's Thanksgiving, it's very likely that those guests will be unavailable. So it was very likely we just wouldn't have streamed on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so I will be there on the holiday streams.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so it's like we don't necessarily have, like, I want to be clear. I don't necessarily have an exact plan of how I want to do things on for Two Bros Game Night going forward. Because there's a few ideas there's a few main ideas, and then there's a few, like, side ideas. So we do not have everything scripted out for the next 10 years or whatever. I mean, game-wise, we kind of do, because we have a ludicrous number of games. But
yeah, pretty much what we're at right now is probably how we're going to be going forward.
yeah. But I do want to be clear that one of my goals is that I do want to have people on this channel eventually that are not bros. Like, the goal isn't just that there's always that anyone who shows up is going to be another bro. It's like
we have Shadow Bros. Like, that's the whole point.
well,
of
yes, the Shadow Bros are a thing, but what I'm saying is, I don't.
I mean, we can have, like, actual guests. Like, I thought.
Well, what I'm saying is, yeah, actual guests are guests. But I'm saying if we have another person who shows up who's like maybe he isn't on everything, but is consistently on, like, series. So, like, for example, if one or both of the people that were on the ukulele stream this week become the go-to person who's always there, they are not going to become middle bro. They'll just be whoever they are. It's just like they'll be a host, but they're not a bro.
Yeah, well, we have eldest
We are the
bro.
two bros.
Will we have youngest bro?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do... Middle bro is specifically the editor. And they only exist because the logo of the channel literally does not look right with blue as one of the hands. Like, I've tried it. It does not look good. So that's why this lore inconsistency exists, because we designed the hands to be one red and one yellow and Younger Bro's blue. And he is not the yellow hand. So that's why there's 3 bros. And nobody talks about the middle bro because he's always hidden in the shadows doing all the editing and random notes to the channel. But those are the only bros. Let's be clear on that. There's, like, the Goomba King, not one of the bros. He is the Goomba King.
Yep,
Like,
follow.
so, just to be clear, we may have other characters. Again, Mr. B is the executive producer. He is basically effectively the Goomba King in all technicality. But we specifically refer to Father as the Goomba King whenever trying to refer to him officially.
Because isn't the Goomba King the father of those two?
I don't think that he's their father necessarily. Like actually talking about Thousand Year Door, I don't think he's ever described as their father. He just is
What
the
the
Goomba
fuck?
King. Like, he's the king of all Goombas. We're just 2 random Goombas. Yeah, boss or Goomba King. So we just work for him. And that's how I've always tried to word it, is like that that all 3 of us got fired, and so he's basically said, okay, we're gonna make videos
now
and
he's our
make
backer.
money on this. Yeah. So right now we use the Goomba King to refer to him, but that is not permanent. Once we move out, that will stop. So.
Damn it.
And I'm absolutely fine having the executive producer being the Goomba King person. Because he's basically the person who's breathing down your throat, being like, not actually like in a bad way, but just he's the person being like, okay, I'm gonna do the like background like producing work. I'm gonna do the like managing of your time work. Like the actual job of an executive producer.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to.
You are really abusing these models right now. They are just vibrating intently. I think that's what a patron is, but, like, I don't know. It's not like we're actually giving you job
Oh,
responsibilities,
that's
Mr. B.
awesome.
So, yeah, it's whatever.
For what?
You don't have job responsibilities unless we're paying you.
There's some stability left in New York. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Got the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue.
Yeah, all the joking about our lore aside, but yeah, so it's like the goal is that like
I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup.
let me try to give a little bit of background thing. Remember how you remember how a long time ago I made some characters for people who weren't us? Like we have the two Goomba Bros, and younger sis had a character, and then Anna had a character who actually had having the list as needing redesigned because she was a boo, and then I actually figured out a different character for her, and I have that one on the side. And Zero had a character, and Croc never got his character because I couldn't figure out a good character that wasn't just a Koopa.
Yeah, I found a character that could work for him, and you were waiting on me to design it, honestly, or pitch
No,
it
I was
to
trying
you.
to figure out a good character for him, honestly. I just couldn't think of anything. Because I was like, but he's a croc, so we have to go with something crocodile related.
Yeah,
we
and
don't
there's
really
a
have anything.
crocodile in Sonic.
Yeah, and so we were going to go with that, and then I never worked on it. But so, I have all those, but I stopped using them. One of the reasons I stopped using them, for anyone, including Croc, is that I only want to use characters for people who are going to be
Consistent.
consistent mainstays of the channel. Not just for a series or two, but a consistent cast member.
Most of my Shadow Bros are consistent when they're available.
Yeah, and I've never, like, the way I'm going to describe it is the person who helps me on stream, the go-to, they will be a permanent cast member because they will be on every stream for every series. So I don't consider even your Shadow Bros to be consistent cast members because they're not on every single game or nearly every single game.
I want to say
So,
the
there's-
one that will always show up is probably Hershey. Hershey
Yeah.
is probably the most consistent, and I think he definitely
So-
deserves a character.
Yeah,
And I already have an idea for him.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Um,
It has to be at that level or above before I'm going to give you characters.
Hey, understudies! The role of homicide.
I would
So
love
Mr.
us.
B does have technically a character, but again, he's the Goomba King and he's not assigned right now.
I would like to make one for Blue, and I
Yeah, but Blue-
just messaged Blue saying, "Hey, I'm now off on Mondays, and we can probably play games." I have not heard from him.
Yeah, again, I think Blue would be great, except he's ever since that situation, he's just not really been engaged with
Reinforcements.
making games
Unless
with you
you're
anymore,
just
and
an
I understand why,
Nazi.
and I think we
Yeah,
both
I
do.
think so.
But it's like I think that ship has kind of sailed. As sad as it
I'm
is.
I'm still hopeful.
Yeah.
Like
But-
I would drop everything to play a game with Blue, and I did. He
Yeah.
wanted to try a game called 7 Days to Die. I'm like, okay, I'll get it right
Sounds
now.
like a
Yep.
I'll
perfect
go get it right
distribution
now,
network for
and I did.
progress.
Yep.
Which it looks like is
So-
their real priority.
And he's like, I also want to try Rocket League. I'm like, okay, I'll go get that too.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yep.
And I like first I tried to play with him Sunday.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Yep.
How do you back
The
the guy
issue
who
is
goes back?
when I text Blue, I don't know whether he is seeing my messages or not.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has notifications on or anything because he is just not responding to my messages.
Yeah.
Like literally the last time he texted me, I was gonna have him text me his phone number.
Yeah.
That way I would know if he sees my messages or not.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the benchmark. Okay, what am I doing now? Okay,
Physically throw.
I can do that. It's this. After I not use Impact Web. Damn it. No!
More demons. How do you guys kill each other apart?
But yeah, so yeah, basically the characters are now being relegated to a select group of people that have to be in a lot of series. Like, again, I would even go so far as to say that they have to be in pretty much every series from when they are introduced, and the only times they're not available is rare exceptions. Like,
Sorry, guys. It is very hard for me to do a web throw. It's not a web throw.
just basic throw. Square and hold triangle.
Okay. There we go.
Well, let's check. Did that count?
Yeah.
It should be at 80.
MJ, I've got the place locked down.
But yeah, Croc and Hershey are probably the most consistent of our Shadow
Yeah,
Bros.
so like
And
Croc
younger sis. And
Yeah.
younger sis.
So yeah, like and younger sis is even one that I would not consider. So it's like, but you basically have to be at Croc, Hershey. You have to be at or above Croc and Hershey's
We are
level.
80.
You have to be okay, perfect. You have to be at Mr. B's level, even though he's not in the videos. But like the consistency of like Mr. B being on, like so. The person, so I will say, the person who's stepping in, like if and when I decide who that person is, the person who's going to be on the streams consistently, that person will get a character. But
yeah,
you have to be at that level of consistent for me to have a character anymore. And again, you will not be a bro. You will be just a different person.
Most of my Battle Royale series, younger sis is always there for.
Yeah.
So younger sis does get a character.
Yeah. But, well, it's more that I'm kind of hesitant to do any of the stuff for mobile right now because I'd have to go back through and refigure out all the thumbnails. And, like, so that's going to be a later conversation. Like, but I am willing to have that. But, anyways, not the point. Point is that
Yeah, I have to have consistency.
you have to basically be committed to being in near every series. Or in consistently a type of series. So, for example, if I decided that, because we were talking about anime when we did the Haruhi remake, and I talked about that the way we did anime was you were kind of the less experienced anime viewer, and I was the more experienced anime viewer. And that's not really a thing that is perpetually attainable. Like, in the sense that, like, in 5 years, it's like, oh no, younger bro has watched anime for 8 years, and I've watched anime for 9 years. So different of views. One of the people that I thought about bringing on for a series, or even more than one series, is I have a friend who does not like anime. At all. I think he has watched a grand total of like 5 anime, and one of them he liked. No, well, okay, he's been shown a lot of episodes from anime, but in terms of like seeing the whole show, I think he's seen maybe 3 to 5. And yeah, he's only liked one of them.
Guys, this is very hard to do because some of my actions get overwritten.
Yeah. But, like, that would be a person that would be someone that would have a character. Who's like, oh yeah, I'm going to show up for all anime going forward. But yeah. Hope that you enjoy our conversations about this, because, like...
We're still figuring stuff out even after 5 years.
Oh yeah, we always will be. If you think that we've got everything figured out, then you don't understand the grand history of the human race or Two Bros Gaming. No one has everything figured out ever.
Yeah, like, eventually, guys, I want all of our thumbnails to be changed to be something more unique to us. But the problem is we have to have an illustrator.
Yeah, that'll be... I've said that there's a few tasks that the middle bro will be tasked with if we ever get a middle bro. Which, when we move out, that is going to be something that we will look into. Like, that's actually something we're waiting on moving out for. Because I want to look at our budget for our household when we move out to be like, okay, how much money do we have?
Depends on how... Like, so if I make more than rate, if I make... like, I don't know, let's say, right now I make 26. If I make rate or more, I'm looking at like $50 an hour.
Yeah. Disgusting. But anyways, not the point. If we found out that, like, oh, we could afford to pay somebody at, like, see, I don't really know what a good hourly rate is, but I also don't know if I'd want to pay somebody at an hourly rate. Because it's like...
what people usually do for thumbnails is they do one-time payment.
Yeah, so it's like... But I'm saying, like, I'm talking about for middle.
For each.
No, I'm talking about for middle bro. So, there's a few tasks that middle bro would be responsible for. Editing videos. Like, editing the videos and putting the information on the videos.
Spider-Man,
is one of
heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on
we might still write our own descriptions. That's unclear at this time, but we'll probably we will come up with our own titles. We may come up with our own descriptions, but the editing and uploading of the videos, that would be a middle bro's job.
I'm actually doing 2 benchmarks at once right now, all the dodging and stuff, while I'm trying to do the other benchmark where, you know, I have to physically throw people.
Yeah.
Actually, I may be doing all of them because in order to do the benchmark, I have to do it to somebody who is stunned or does not have a weapon.
Yeah.
God damn it! And that keeps happening. Where my how do you say, my action is getting overridden by another action.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, middle bro would be in charge of uploading the videos, editing the videos. The other thing that I would there's one task that I'm not going to talk about that I would have them do. But the third task would be, or like one of the other tasks would be thumbnail design. So like they would be responsible for designing thumbnails, and it would be for every series. They would have their own unique thumbnails, and that's for everything. Like that's for cards, that's for anime, that's for games, every single thing. So like,
it's gonna be harder. Well, it's not gonna be that much harder for cards, but I don't know if we should do. I don't know if I want to do like a new thumbnail for every video for cards.
well, no. I was gonna say that for stuff like cards, we'd probably do we'd probably just redesign the background, and we'd still have the Goombas on it in their paper form. We'd still have the box for the thing.
Maybe for specific searches, each search will have.
Yeah, we could do like a custom thing for searches, but like for the general
for general
videos,
cards
those-
opening.
Yeah, versus it'd probably have a custom thing, but like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like the main just normal opening videos, those would be they'd just be doing a background, and so we'd use that for everything. But yeah, that would that's not something. I mean, that's why when you're saying I'm looking for middle bro, I'm like no, because I'm not looking for middle bro until we move out. Just because I don't know if we have the money to do that. As a reminder, neither me nor younger bro are really big into cooking. So like
Well, when we move out, we're probably gonna have to.
that's what I'm saying. Well, it may just be a situation where we have a lot of like sandwiches and a lot of like easily made stuff, and then we go out for a lot of meals. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. And that's part of the budgeting. It's like we have to figure out, how much does eating cost? How much does our monthly bills cost? And then we can see, okay, we have enough money to out of pocket pay.
Damn it.
Somebody, I don't know.
All that drama.
What minimum wage is like generally like what $7, like a little over $7 an hour. So like you do $8 an hour for an assumed like 10 hours. That's $80. So we say, I don't know, 100, 150 bucks a day. I don't know. I really have no clue.
Continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup.
But I don't know if we have that kind of money. I have no clue. We don't have a budget. And until you have a budget, you can't know if you have that money.
I want to say for the rest of these benchmarks, the Sable outposts are the best for it.
Yeah.
Because they take more hits than any other enemy. I can yank a variety of different weapons, like the rocket launchers, the pistols, the shields. All of those are different benchmarks. And I'm working on every single one of these fighting benchmarks at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, honestly, this is good.
Yeah.
The other outposts are good for the web gadgets, but for the fighting specifically, these are the outposts to go for.
Yep. Honestly, just thinking through the metrics of $700 or like of $100 a day is ludicrous. Just like holy shit.
But
because like at that cost, that would be
Spider-Man confirmed. Let's get him.
Yeah, that would be it's like $700 a week.
People
Which is
around
like-
here work.
It's not a lot of money, but like that's sizable.
By the way, guys, I do not have to punch and throw. If they are stunned, if they are webbed, I can physically throw them right now like I just did.
Like, yeah, that'd be like almost 37,000 a year.
But anyway, in order for me to throw somebody, they have to be stunned in some form of way.
Yeah.
That is the secret to knowing how to throw somebody in this game. So I can throw somebody with a weapon, but I have to punch them first. Or I have to disarm them, make them disoriented, stuff like that. It's very hard to get perfect touches. By the way, guys, I know a lot of you just did not want me to do the benchmarks, older bro especially.
Well,
I'm doing it because I always wanted to do it and never got a chance to and don't have the time to, so I'm making the time to do it.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I did talk to Younger Bro about going through this like video like timing rework that we've been slowly doing in the background. And one of the things that we kind of agreed on is this series is a unique series.
This is a special
where
case.
We have no plans to do any in-game achievements or anything like this in any other series going forward. So it's like, and if that's the case, I'm more fine with it. It's just like if it's just for this game, then we're good. But
I just
I
like
don't
this
want
game
this to,
so much that I decided I want to do this.
Yeah,
for the
but
camera.
it's like, yeah, if this starts being other series and we start doing stuff like this for other series, then it becomes a problem. It's just like this is
There really isn't too many other series I want to do this for because they don't have in-game achievements, which is kind of what this is.
It really is the problem. It's just literally get 10,000 20-hit combos, basically. Like that would be an achievement you could see on PlayStation. I could see that being a gold trophy. Like,
But yeah, none of this even is towards an achievement for PlayStation.
No, but it's in-game equivalent.
You guys are persistent. What kind of pay you get?
So it's like, this is... Yeah. This is no...
But yeah, so I'm doing this
no
for this game, and I'm gonna have to do it for the replay of the 2018 version.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Lodging a
but
protest
that is
myself
it.
right now.
Yep,
So-
there's... I have played many, many, many games. And
Nothing
This-
like this.
no, this is the only game I've ever played that has achievements like this.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I just want to assure everyone that the plan is that we will never do anything like this again, except for this game specifically. And if the sequel has this, we're not doing it for the sequel. Like, I don't know if this exists in
I would have to
Spider-Man 2.
replay the game in order for me to do it for a
Yeah,
sequel.
and I've even told Younger Bro, it's like, and even if we replay it, I don't think that I would let you do it in the replay. Like, just literally no for this. So, just to be clear, that this is pretty much a exclusive to this game and nothing more. So, and with that, I'm fine.
But the good news is we're almost done.
We honestly are. We're not that far off.
And the other good news is we'll have consistent 2-hour streams so that this will go a lot faster.
Yeah, exactly. And again, that's just for this game because it's over 30 episodes. We will go back to 1.5, 2 hours, whatever the correct time is
For the next
the
game.
next series. So, just like I will do on my streams.
feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, hot kettle, I know.
Yeah, pot calling the kettle black there, Spider-Man. Goodbye.
Yeah, I figured out that when you take it, you kind of yank it far away.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing, and I have no idea if
Yeah.
it's counting towards the disarming
pick up this bomb
benchmarks.
and throw it far, far away.
I can check. I can check if it's counting towards the disarming benchmarks.
I-
It seems like it's been.
It should.
Okay, so this one is a rocket launcher. Yeah.
106.
It is.
107, yeah. That is what it's wanting.
Ooh.
Did you just beat him with his own rocket launcher, basically?
Yes, and he went through a box.
Whew.
And they can re-pick it up, guys, so I can chain some of these. Like, right now, guys, I am doing all of the fighting benchmarks simultaneously.
Thank you. I was so scared.
So that is really good.
Captain, the area is
Um,
secure and the cells are all empty.
Yeah, what
Officially, I
episode is
can't
this?
control that.
42?
Unofficially?
I think so.
Thanks.
No, 41.
That is true. It is 41. Yeah.
Yeah, because 40 was Monday. This is 41. Yeah, we got done with one benchmark, and we've been working on these three at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Maybe,
two of them
let's just say maybe 5 streams.
of this of what I'm doing now.
Of just benchmarking.
Oh, benchmarking.
Yeah,
left.
in general. Like, maybe 5 streams, maybe a little bit longer. But, like,
I'm honestly thinking this will go up to 50.
yeah,
This
we
will
shall
hit
see.
50 streams. I guarantee it. So, guys, if it does hit 50 streams and we are close to being done with the benchmarks, I will continue playing through. However, if we think it's going to take longer, it doesn't seem like it is. We'll move on to Miles Morales and we'll come back to Spider-Man 2018, not 2018, 2022 another day.
Watch my back. Positive ID on Spider-Man. Fire at will. Get to cover. Get behind him. Take cover.
But yeah, guys, eventually Spider-Man will stop.
I'm going in.
Motherfucker.
We got a man down.
Demoted level 1.
You got demoted.
Well, that's what one of these benchmarks is called, demotion. Well, demoted. So now all of these benchmarks down here are at level 2.
No. In fact, I think almost all of those were at level 1. Because you almost never did them.
Well,
Now,
I've been
now
doing,
all 3 of them are at level 2.
I've been doing untouchable, Jukata, demoted, and I'll take that all at the same time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't really do that with the web swinging benchmarks. Because one of them I have to jump from rooftops, and the other one I have to point launch on rooftops. Could I do that simultaneously? If I found the right building, maybe. What I could do is I could run on the side all the way up to the top, slingshot off the roof, and then if it has a large enough roof, I could point launch off of it. And at that point, guys, I think it'd become more of a hassle to do it that way. So I think I might as well just do them one at a time. Damn it!
Look, if you guys are gonna keep showing up like this, it's just polite to call first.
Like, how am I doing? So 250. So they're gonna max out 500. Bullshit!
Hey, by the way, I just learned something today that I didn't know. Did you know that in Google Sheets, there is a function, like just like up in the top menu, where you can click on it, and it will just remove all extra white space. And what white space means, for anyone who isn't aware, is spaces that are unnecessary. So it'll clear out any any spaces within your cells that are like 2 or more spaces in a row. It'll take out the leading spaces if you have any leading spaces, and it takes out any ending spaces if you have any ending spaces. I was unaware that this was a thing. This is a very nice feature. Thanks, Google.
Yeah, you have no idea how hard this is, guys. I am probably playing this on the equivalent of spectacular mode. Yeah, guys, if we can get all of these benchmarks done today, that would be a huge step forward. If that is the case, Older Bro would have probably been right, and it would have been like 5 streams left. But that's assuming I get done with all these benchmarks today.
They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
But yeah, anyways, to anybody out there who's looking forward to us shiny hunting, we do apologize. Unfortunately, life happens. We do not like that we can't shiny hunt. Well, I especially, because I'm the shiny hunter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, I'm unhappy that we can't do shiny hunting. It's a fun stream. it's the time where we get to sit back and like most enjoy ourselves with our fans. And like right now we're kind of doing that with this series because it's just going on forever, but like that's not the goal of the series. And when you end this series, it'll be a new game. Like, and we won't do that. So it's like that is a loss, like that we are aware of, and it is sad. We don't like it either.
So, I think what we should talk about is how I've been doing at my new job. So, I'm actually doing average. I've always been average, no matter what I've been doing. So, cool. I just kind of... I'm going to be on my own starting next week.
Well, that'll
Sort
be
of.
fun.
Like, obviously, if I'm still struggling, I can still go to my trainer and ask them, hey, I'm struggling here, I need help. So, a lot of people have been asking me, Dad especially, if I like this job and if I think it's harder than my last job. So, do I like this job? Who does? Who out there really ever likes their job? Like, if it's just a generic working job, who likes it? I can't say I have loved my last few jobs except when I was working on machinery, when I was working on motors. That was my favorite job. It was a job I loved. But this is a generic warehouse job. I do not love my job. It's a job. I tolerate it. A job's a job, and I have to do it to earn money to live my life. The other part, like, so do I absolutely hate my job? No. Do I think it's harder than the last job? Yeah. It is a much harder job than my last job. But it is a better environment, and I think, honestly, management is better. Management is so much better than Dollar General. And there's none of this stupid mandatory overtime.
Funny thing was, I thought I overheard that was going to be more of a thing at Walmart. Like,
No.
not necessarily mandatory overtime, but like that they were considering having longer hours. Or something.
I asked about overtime.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't typically do it. The only time we will ever have overtime is usually if we're overstocked. And
so what Dollar General was doing, but
that is rare. We work until the job is done every day, so we rarely get overstocked. The only times we usually do it is during Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, holidays, which is
But
kind of
we
expected.
never work Christmas.
Yeah.
And we are more likely to work Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I think we even work Labor Day because I think it's essential.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll have to ask when Labor Day happens. But I've asked about all holidays, and they're like, Christmas is usually the one we always have
it's
off.
Christmas, and that's about it. I mean, technically, I think they can't make you work national holidays, but that you can work federal holidays. And we don't really have that many national holidays.
The people they're holding did is protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm lodging a protest myself right now.
So
I'll let you know how it goes.
if I want a holiday off, I can do PTO, PTO.
Yeah, paid time off. Yeah.
But I also have to schedule it at the same time. We also have schedule days off. We don't get paid on them, but we can schedule them off, and that's what I'm going to have happen soon because I'm going to have a surgery to get my wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah. By the way, guys, unless you absolutely need your wisdom teeth taken out, I do recommend you do not take them out.
Like, for me, guys, I actually have to get them taken out. I have to get them taken out because they are pushing up against 4 teeth, and actually, I think they've ruined them.
Yeah.
They have pushed them so far to, like, the left and right that it's possible that they are gonna probably start hurting. So they're yanking those 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be even more toothless.
Yeah.
Than I want to be. And guys, I've been taking really damn good care of my teeth. Been brushing 3 times a day ever since my last checkup. And I thought it was just going to be the 1 tooth because, you know, I haven't had a problem with my wisdom teeth. But now I am having a problem. So I don't want to have my wisdom teeth taken out. But
Yeah.
I understand that I have
I was
to.
pissed off because
I know.
like, because mine, I only needed 1 taken out. They decided to take, they were like, well, we'll just take all 4 out since we're taking the 1 out. And the one they had to take out couldn't be taken out. So I lost 3 wisdom teeth unnecessarily. And I'm just like, I should have just been like, yeah, fuck it, just don't take them out then.
Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end up having some teeth capped.
Just like,
Because I don't have that many teeth left.
I mean, hot kettle, I know.
Well, specifically chompers to help me eat. But anyway, so is my job right now better than my last job? Yeah, it's better, but it's harder. And if I fuck it up even once, that is very detrimental to me and apparently even the company. And could I get fired over it? Maybe if I did it enough, but I haven't had an issue yet. My main issue is I do get lost, but I eventually find the thing I'm looking for. So I don't think I'm gonna over carry, as they say, or under carry. I don't think that's ever gonna be a thing.
yeah.
Well, that
So-
was educational.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Even though it kind of affects our channel in a big
The
way,
area's secure and the cells are
it's
all empty.
actually a
Officially, I
decent
can't confirm that.
decision.
Unofficially,
Even though, guys, I want to be clear, I did not want to go to Walmart at all. I only went to Walmart because I was like, okay, I'm getting all this overtime and I'm not getting the money I should be getting.
Yeah.
I wasn't, guys. I was getting like $300 a paycheck at Dollar General.
That doesn't seem right.
And I'm making like $19 an hour.
That's some level of embezzlement right there.
That is the main reason I went, or else I probably wouldn't have.
I make more money than that, and I make less money than you.
Yeah. So that, like, the being in the trailer and being wheeled out occasionally, I was actually getting used to the environment. I haven't had a sick episode in quite some time from Dollar General after that, because I've been better about, you know, how much water I drink, like how much time I go to the bathroom, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I was adjusting to life there, and I was doing fine.
Yeah.
But it's because of management and my bank account. That is the whole reason why I went to Walmart. Not because father wanted me to. Guys, I did not do it for him. I did it in hopes that it would benefit us. That was the other main reason.
Well, we shall see.
And also in hopes that it'd benefit me as well. Now it's a matter of keeping the job. Ugh.
So yeah, guys, one thing that I still have to do. Oop, hit the mic. One thing I still have to do. So I've got to. I'm going through our series, and I still have to do all the checks to see which games are 2-player and stuff like that. But I do have to do a yearly check that I don't really talk about often, which is our mobile check. So basically, every year, or around every year, I'll go through every mobile series that Younger Bro's written down and make sure the game still exists. Because there are quite a few games that we've had to pull off our list because
They got
the game
delisted.
doesn't exist. Like, it's just, yeah, it's been delisted. So,
Yeah, guys, there have been a lot of games that I really wanted to play for you that I couldn't. Because, like, literally the year I wanted to start them is the year they got delisted. Like, that was the case with Spider-Man Unlimited, and that was the case with My Sweet Roomies, which would have been an import series.
More of you. That's it. I'm leaving a bad review.
Yeah, I do not subscribe to the delisting of games. I hate it. I understand for some games that they license the game out and stuff, but for other times, it is the game developers who decided to take the game down. Like, that was the case for Rules of Survival. Rules of Survival, we got lucky. I managed to make a season before the game went down. In that case, that was a year before the game got taken down. I could have had 3 more seasons worth.
yeah.
That was me and Hershey's favorite Battle Royale game.
Yep.
And it got taken down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
Yeah, we have another one that I don't know if Younger Bro wants to talk about or not.
Where is it?
I mean, it's way down the list, but I don't know if you want to talk about
If it's
that we
down-
recorded it.
Wait, we already recorded it?
Yeah, this was the one.
Oh,
that-
yeah, Dragalia Lost.
Yeah, it's like I didn't
Yeah.
know if you wanted to specifically mention that we did do a series
We
on
did
that one.
record one.
But
that
yeah,
was
so
about
we
to go
did
down.
actually record a season of Dragalia Lost. So that game will come out, and we will once again get questions of how are you playing Dragalia Lost? We aren't. We played it when it was still there. You can't play it now.
We do not have special permission.
Yeah, we don't have
at
special
all.
time traveling powers or like access to the game after it's delisted, guys. We just record these series a butt ton of years in advance. We promised you, we played it when it was playable.
Like,
Maybe we should just go with it. Maybe we should be leaning in on the lore and just being like, oh yeah, we have a special time travel powers that we can go back in time, but we can only play delisted games. Like, I don't know.
But the problem with that is I can't go back and play like Spider-Man Unlimited because
Yeah.
I don't have any of the footage at all.
No. So.
And guys, I even checked my Google Docs to see if any of the videos got, sorry, not Google
You're
Docs, Google Photos to
Oh,
see if
yeah.
it got put on there.
I didn't think photos usually did video.
No.
I guess they can.
No, they have done video.
Yeah. But
But
yeah.
I don't know if I had any back when I was on my
The trouble's next door. Hey, what's the
Samsung Galaxy S4.
Yeah.
And guys, there was one year. It was when we went on vacation to, I think, Florida for the 3rd time. That's when I cleaned up all my Google photos. And that was the same year we started Two Bros Game Night. So even if I had any videos on there saved, they're already long gone. Like, I even had footage of Spider-Man Unlimited when I was about to get delisted, and I stupidly deleted it. And I could have just did what we're doing now, where I react over the footage.
Yeah. But that's something very rare. We don't have a lot of games we can do that for, and a lot of the ones that we could do it for, we could just replay the game. So there's very few games that the game cannot be replayed.
Seriously?
That we have
How else did
footage
you think
to
that would end?
react over. I mean, like, for example, I got rid of, like, before we had the Two Bros archive, like,
Thank you, Spider.
I had
You're the only one we can rely on.
I had an entire, like, several series that are just
Got the people
don't
out of their
exist
cells.
anymore.
They don't seem inclined
And some
to
of them I
continue
don't
their
regret
protest.
getting rid of. Like,
I
I do
hate
not
that
regret
Sable's
getting rid of
violating
Moonlighter, the
constitutional
original
rights,
series.
but
I don't
right now,
regret getting rid
I'll
of
settle for
Hamtaro, the
keeping
original
innocent
series,
people
because we
out
didn't
of
finish
lockup.
those games. They just
Thanks.
ended.
And those were games you started on your own.
Yeah, I started them on my own as streams, and I was just like, fuck it. We'll just put it on the normal channel as a normal series now. So I was just like, just throw it out. Like, there was no value to them. I do slightly regret the Mario Maker episodes being thrown out. Those I kind of would have liked to keep for the archive, but whatever.
We do plan to play Mario Maker again.
Yeah,
It's
but
just it's going to be my series.
Yeah, I've told Younger Bro, because Younger Bro picked up the series because I really didn't have an interest in playing it anymore. But Younger Bro is like picked it up, and I was like, I don't consider this a replay series. It's a new series. The footage doesn't exist. We never played it. The only reason that anyone knows we played it is because we admit to playing it. Like, if I didn't tell people actively that we played Hamtaro but as a stream before you and me streamed together, nobody would know. Like, nobody's keeping track of this shit. We're keeping track of this shit.
Yeah, guys. So far I've not had a series on the channel that I deleted.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's done that, and, like, only one of those I really regret. But, like, we have the archive now, so that's where they go now.
So, even when we move, like, I'm replaying a lot of my series. Even when I replay those games, the old footage is going to be moved, so they're still not getting deleted.
Yeah, we're basically at the point where we just don't delete things anymore. Like, unless it's, like, bad footage that we're just going to throw out and re-record over for that video that day. Like, but, like, in terms of play the series, we don't throw them out. They all go to the archive so that you can see how shit of a job we used to do before now, where we do a less shit job, but it's still shit. Speaking of that, I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I got Jukata too. Good. Ah! It wouldn't let me yank it out of his hands. No! I'm not trying to hit them from the back.
Get to cover! Flank him! What'd he just do? Surrender or die!
Fuck off. Can't see game. It is
You know, this would be way more fun
ridiculously
if you
hard
had
to do.
pew pew noises.
What did you just do? Watch it. Cover my six. Look out! Keep on him. What did he just do? Incoming! Damn it. Keep your look alive. He's airborne. Watch my back. Get the cover. You got a man.
God damn it! It is so hard to not do that. No.
You guys are persistent. What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend.
I'm going in.
Spider-Man, I did some research. All the people they're holding dead is protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm lodging a protest myself right now. I'll let you know how it goes. Hey, you do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20.
I'm on him. Watch out! How did he do that?
By doing it.
Engaging target. He felt that one.
Dude.
Tossing grenade. Take cover. Incoming. Bring it down. I'm going in. Damn. Stay clear. Reach it down.
Great. Reinforcement.
No!
You guys ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, pot kettle, I know.
We gotta get him on the ground.
No! Target the guy in the fucking jetpack! Jesus Christ.
Get behind him.
No.
See, I missed younger bro getting pissed off for a bit.
Like I keep doing the back kick move,
Yeah.
and it's just no, not that. And it's just not letting me.
Yeah. That was a pretty good move. Yeah, that's the real problem with these movies. Is just they take a lot to set up.
It's
was harder
that
than
Spider-Man has so many other freaking actions that
Yeah.
other actions override the action you're trying to do.
Exactly. That's one of the things with it's one of the things with this kind of game. Any kind of game with with button inputs that like a lot of button inputs, especially fighting games. You'll see this a lot.
Officially
Like there was a
updated on
reason
that.
why we
Officially?
didn't air us like for anyone who doesn't know. There is one series that I was mentioning we don't delete footage. There is one series we did delete all the footage for because we never released any of the footage. That was our attempts to play Them's Fighting Hurts, where we just gave up. It was terrible. And part of the reason was because I could not get the controls at all. It's also an unfinished game, and like we heard that there was going to be a port for it to Switch, so we're just like, we'll switch to that one when it comes out. It might already be out by now.
It's been out.
But we haven't really put it back on the list to replay.
Because we're afraid to.
Well, and also it's just a lot of... like, it has these problems where I'm trying to do a thing, and I accidentally press one of the 7 other things related to it and get a completely different action.
So, we're probably going to try Them's Fighting Herds again, but on the Switch.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that because I am used to the Switch's control scheme, I'm hoping that that level of control scheme will be helpful.
I think the other downside about working at my work, guys, is my nose runs all the fucking time.
I mean, that's been me for the past couple weeks too.
It's
so I
because
think
it's all cold.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say,
Well,
I think it's just the season.
No, not really for me, because there's 2 refrigerated sections I go through.
Yeah.
The wet room is like 30, 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And our cold room is like 20 degrees.
Yeah.
But I'm not always in the cold room.
Yeah. Well, and there's also a
Or
freezer section.
the
too,
wet
that's like
room.
-5 or something, -10.
Yeah, I will... At first, they trained me to be... They trained me on each room each day to get used to each room.
Yep.
I was hopeful that we would... like, this day we do only the dry room. This day we only do the wet room. No. We get intermixed trips.
Yeah. It's wherever you're needed. You go where you're needed.
Yeah. By the way, I looked at the dodging benchmark. We're at 3,000.
Yeah.
Just working on these other benchmarks.
Yep.
As long as I...
You know
that keeps fucking happening.
Yeah. You know what'd be a really good a good benchmark that the game could have? Just take it.
Like, basically get hit.
Yeah, every time you get hit. And it's a ludicrously high benchmark. Like, you need, like to get level 3, you need 10 million times you got hit.
Yeah, the other issue is setting this up is such a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be one of the things where, because you're playing Odyssey, right?
Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put down for 100% on that game? I can't remember if that was one of the games you wanted 100%. Okay.
That one I'm doing whatever I feel like I want to do.
Okay. Because here's the thing. Mario Odyssey has something like this too. In order to get some of the...
there's benchmarks after... Like, I would have to really, really like the game to do benchmarks.
No.
Wait! I know what you're talking about. It's the milestones.
Yeah, they have milestones.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that.
Well, because some of those you have to do if you want to get every single moon in the game.
Then I'll do the ones that are required.
Yeah. Well, none are required.
Well, the ones that give you all the moons or whatever we're doing.
They all give you. That's what I'm saying. It's each one of them gives you a moon. None of them are required.
If I think it's easy and doable, then I might do it.
But like, yeah, I was just like, oh right. Like, I guess Mario has this too, but like, it's not quite as bad as this.
Yeah, we'll do them once in a blue moon. but I don't
Literally.
always look to doing like in-game achievements. I'm only doing it for Spider-Man because I wanted to do this.
Yeah. But yeah, just
Because
just
I
of
thought
that.
it was
like, oh,
easy
hold
and
on.
simple. It's like, yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, by the way, guys, there were a couple games that Younger Bro put down. It's like, oh, I'd like to 100% this game, and I don't remember what they are, but some of them made me like laugh. It's like, you do realize what you're putting yourself up for, right? And it's like, I'm not sure he does.
Yeah. Some of them I know is going to be over like 200 hours.
Yeah.
To 100%.
Yeah,
Like Red Dead.
yeah,
But that one, I'm 100%ing it in a way that I feel is right. So I'm going to do all the side quests because I didn't, guys. I did not do every side quest. I want to do all the treasures. I want to do all the main game. But I'm doing it in a very specific way.
yeah.
Because I want to do everything I can as Arthur before I beat the game. Everything I can. So that's probably going to mean I do maybe the first heist, and then I'm going to start focusing on every side quest. Because I just want to make sure I'm well equipped to do the side quests. And when I wanted to start the side quests, I wasn't really well equipped.
Yeah.
And by the time I was, Arthur was about to die, who is the main character you play as at the start of the game.
Yeah,
That brings you down.
Nothing like a little
So
healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
we'll figure it out. But I'm not like 100% yet. No. I'm doing what I want to do and then be done with it.
Yeah.
So like even though I say 100% for some of these series, we don't really have
Yeah, this is
a
one of the
defined
this is one of the things I was
thing
talking about with Younger Bro.
for
It's like,
100%.
yeah, a lot of our times are difficult to determine because
Based on what we want to do.
a lot of games, like How Long to Beat, just has 3 times.
Fuck
and
her.
You can just report the time as whatever you want. But it's also not always clear what people are doing when they say,
Yeah, because some people don't do notes.
yeah, so it's like the way I interpret the 3 times is there's completionist, which should be everything that counts towards a percentage in a game. And for some games they don't do percentages, so it's just everything that you can do. Any percent, which is, or like the main, which is it's called main time, but the main time, which is just any percent, it's just beat the game as fast as you can. So like the literal minimum you can do. And then there's main plus extras, which is just beat the game and do as much as extra as you want, but don't do everything. So there's a lot of wiggle room in that middle time.
Oh, hi, Sable guys. Everything's cool.
It is so hard to do this, guys. It is actually really... Oh my god! It's because you have so much happening at the same fucking time. Oh my god! Like, it is easy to do, trust me, guys. It is easier than I'm making it out to be, but it is just annoying me that I have to focus on, like, 3 different things happening to me at once while trying to set up this one move.
Yep.
That's all I have to do every time is, like, throw them with my feet. That is the action we're trying to get, and I have a hard time doing that when these guys are corralling me like this.
Yep.
Yeah, and now I have a grenade I have to dodge, which I can't now.
Yep.
Like, it is so fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these achievements, or some of these benchmarks we should have been doing throughout the entire game if we wanted to do this optimally, but
But I wanted to do it last
Yeah.
because it is not part of the main game, or not really.
yeah.
The easiest way I could do this is to web everyone, but the problem is, again, there's just too many guys. So I am doing this as optimally as I can.
Yeah.
Engaging target.
Fuck.
Yep.
All of them are freaking one hit.
Yep.
That was
Yeah,
harder
and
than
there's
it
nothing
should've
much
been.
you can do really there.
But guys, like doing these benchmarks with the Sable guys is the most optimal way I can
people
do
out of
them.
the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their
Like
protest.
this is as
Hate that
physically
Sable's
fast
violating
as you
constitutional
can
rights,
with these
but right now,
benchmarks.
I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
But yeah, guys, I cannot wait to get to the next game. Trust me. There's no one who wants to get to the next game more than I. I am doing this as fast as I can, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, that's why I'm getting so mad and annoyed that I get hit. Because I'm just like, that's wasting fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
sorry that I'm not saying much right now, guys. I'm kind of just getting exhausted.
Yeah, we're going to get done with probably at least 2 benchmarks this stream.
Yeah, which is good.
3 if we're lucky. How the fuck? How did I not get noticed? I didn't get noticed. I did not get noticed. How the fuck? I was in front of that guy's face. I took him off my leg.
Vicinity. Intruder alert. It's Spider-Man. Gonna bring this guy down.
Oh, I can. If they're on the ground, I can immediately throw them.
You still haven't been noticed.
Finally.
What did he just do? Around him. Positive ID on Spider-Man. Fire at will. Hit him before he throws. Stop breathing.
Damn it, didn't mean to do that.
Clear the area. Get to cover.
Motherfucker. Is the other one? Nope, the other car's not here yet.
See, I feel like there's a couple things I wanted to talk to you about, but I've completely forgotten what they are. Like, not channel related at all. Just like actual things. I mean, I've completely forgotten. That's one of the sad states of affairs of any streamer is having something to talk about and completely forgetting what it is. It's just like, oh. I mean, there is one thing I do want to talk about, but I can't talk about it today. I have to talk about it on the videos for recording tomorrow.
Okay.
But there was other things that I definitely remember to talk about. And I'm just like, nope, it's gone.
It's hard finding a rhythm to do this benchmark for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy was glitching out there. Man down, man down, man down.
Damn it, I tried. I'm just yanking him.
You guys are persistent. What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend.
Watch my back.
Spider-Man, I did some research. All the people they're holding dead is protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm lodging a protest myself right now. I'll let you know how it goes.
What the hell just happened?
The rocket launcher guys are kind of helpful.
Surrender or die. Look out! I'm on it.
Bullshit!
Stay clear.
I'm gonna lay back for a little bit. So, I'll still be talking, but I'll be, like, laid back.
Hey, you do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20.
Yeah, I cannot dodge while in the middle of an animation, which fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense, but also, yeah, it sucks.
Great! Reinforcements! You guys ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, hot kettle, I know.
Everybody down. Keep fighting.
The music playing right now almost reminds me of Power Rangers Dino Thunder music. Come here, big boy. On the plus side, I'm working on a lot of benchmarks doing this.
Yeah.
All just to do that. I couldn't dodge it. It wasn't letting me. I was in the middle of an animation. This is probably the longest I've spent in a Sable outpost just trying to do this one animation.
Yeah.
This is just so fucking hilarious. The lengths I have to do just to pull a guy over to me. And do that move.
That was harder than it should have been.
So how are we doing on these benchmarks?
Most of
Getting
them are
there.
at 3.
Yeah, I only have one of them that's at 2.
Captain, the area is secure and the cells are all empty.
Officially, I can't condone that. Unofficially, thanks.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I think I need to go lay down for a bit, so I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, guys, probably what's going to happen is when we do 2018, it might start at 2 hours. Or an hour and a half. 1 hour. But we'll also need a guide for that as well.
By the way, guys, that is one of the new things that the sheet actually does. I've set it up. I have a tab called the Scheduler. It actually, when we put in a game and put in its time, it will tell us what it should be in, how long the video should be, and give us an estimated episode length.
Alright, guys, so this is probably going to be the last outpost we do, and we might get through another benchmark. No. I can roughly do this 5 to 6 times to one guard
No talking during the infiltration.
before they notice. One. 2. Damn it. Wait. No.
Control, I saw something. Spider-Man sighting confirmed.
Yeah. So
Spider-Man's here.
so
One.
the scheduler says that we should
2.
start that game at that length to 100%. For 100% time would be us starting in an hour and a half. Now, looking at this for how long we've actually played it, we've already played it for over 43 and a half hours,
1.
right?
I don't know. 2.
I could check that.
3. No.
Engaging target. Keep your distance. Get clear. Flank 'em.
You guys probably didn't hear that, but I did in the background open up our YouTube playlist because I have an extension that actually tells us how long a full playlist is that of our content.
That's the one engaged.
49 hours. We're up to 49 hours.
49. Holy shit.
So, given that you're wanting to do a bit more than that,
It's probably a
Or than this
50-hour
series.
game. Probably more than a 50-hour game.
Yeah. So I would say that technically we should as long as it's under 60 hours, we should only start in an hour and a half. But I might recommend we just start the series at 2 hours if possible, just to make it take as little time as possible to play that game again. So
To do these
yes.
benchmarks again.
Yeah, so no, let's say it this way. When we replay this series, we should be doing benchmarks at all times throughout the whole series. And what I mean by that is that for most of the series, we should be doing these benchmarks.
Like that, to an extent, that's what I was doing.
Well, yes, but I'm saying like specifically the combat ones. We should be doing those throughout the whole series as much as we can. Because all the other stuff that's like non-combat related, those are much easier to do whenever.
I think no matter how we look at it, we're eventually going to have to end up doing benchmarks at the end again.
Yes, but I think
Like,
if
I
possible,
was-
we should do the combat ones throughout the playthrough since we're doing a lot of combat throughout the playthrough.
Like, you think the combat is taking that long? It's actually not.
It's
This is
really
actually shorter than the web-slinging one. So if
Maybe.
anything, we would have to do the web-slinging throughout the series, which I was already doing.
Yeah, so it's like,
So, unfortunately, no matter how we look at it,
But
we're
yeah, I
going to
would-
have to do this again at the
but
end
yeah,
of the series.
I would definitely say let's start that series at 2 hours. I'm gonna go back to wait.
By the way, guys, I take out the jetpacks because obviously I can't do these moves on these enemies. Well, those enemies. Fuck you.
Moving on target. Get the cover. Information. What the hell just happened? Clear out.
I'm calling customer service. I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents.
I'm on him. Damn. Stay clear.
Spider-Man, I just heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
It did. I was trying to go for the shield guide, and it didn't.
Moving on target. Flank him. Fire.
Look, if you guys are gonna keep showing up like this, it's just polite to call first.
Bring him down. Moving in. Keep your distance. Spread out. Clear the area. Incoming. Get behind him. Stay clear. SM1 engaged. Advancing. I'm clear.
Oh, hi, Sable guys. Everything's cool here. The trouble's next door. Hey, it was worth a try.
SM1 engaged.
I am back from lane.
Clear, clear.
I should be able to last till the end of the stream, which is in 2 minutes. So probably the end of this space.
Damn it! I hate it when I'm like boxed in like this. Like,
Clear. Moving in. Surrender or die.
So I just like to point out just how low my mic is right now. Like, I'm sitting up straight. My mic is like way low. Like your mic is actually way high right now because like you're sitting like probably a little bit too close to the ground. So all of our mics are a little bit off today. We'll have to adjust them. Or in younger bird's case, he'll have to adjust his chair to be a little bit higher off the ground. Hey, Carpet, how you doing?
hey, Carpet.
Unfortunately, we're about at the end of the stream, but
Again. Because this is because
Seriously?
Carpet
How else did you
showed
think
up
that would
a
end?
bit too late again.
yeah, that's okay. We appreciate Carpet whenever he's here, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Let
Wow.
the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's
Yeah,
violating
it's fine.
constitutional
I
rights, but
perfectly
right now,
timed
I'll
this
settle
too.
for
And that
keeping
we're
innocent
at
people out of
we're
lockup.
we
Thanks.
just hit 2 hours.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's literally when this is done.
Yeah, Carpet. We just discovered we can do like 3 to 4 different benchmarks at the same time. So I've been doing that this whole stream, and I only
Yeah.
completed one of them.
Yeah, we're almost done
We're
with
almost done with one.
That one's a little over half, and the other one is just about
and
to half.
and the dodging. It's
Yeah.
like it's helping with this dodge one, but
It's not going quickly, but we're getting there.
no, it's this one is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like these two, the like Untouchable and Sky Skipper, those two are going to be competing for the longest benchmark in the game.
But we're almost there, guys.
Okay,
So much
guys.
less
That has
or
got to
very
be
little.
it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to the videos if you do read them. Follow on Twitch, and we'll see you guys in the next benchmarking. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.